Moses, earlier when you were telling your story, you described a moment when this teacher said something to you in your class, right? Since being doing is entirely focused on teacher and trainer capacity building with facilitation skills, I want, now that you've done so much work and, you have built like this, your own professional pathway in this piece of work and you're designing learning experiences. If you were to travel back in time and build the capacity of this teacher, what would that look like? How would you build capacity of that teacher and many such folks, in the education space?
Absolutely, and I mean, actually, I have a great respect for this teacher because it's. I mean, she actually spoke out of really. I mean, she came to my home and spoke about this. How would he become? Would he do anything because he's not coming for singing classes? Actually, Shalini is amazing in the sense. Imagine the teacher's role, right? I mean, this one teacher, many students. What infrastructure people have in the rural spaces. But today, if I have to do that and what we are doing, I'll tell you, I think this is where building aspirations is important because anybody today, when somebody meets a person with disability, and it is obvious to see the challenges and it is visible, when you are seeing somebody who cannot see, you are visualizing, hey, what problems that person would have. That's very natural and genuine, and there's nothing wrong about it. But I think we have to now go and create awareness about what are the possibilities. Imagine if the teacher would actually knew, what persons with vision impairment could do beyond just not about only about career and so on and so forth, but how they can become independent. There are choices and things of that nature. So I think there's a lot to do with building aspirations, building that awareness. There are possibilities. I think that's the crux. Today, that's what we are doing in our CM Million campaign. Not only educating children with vision impairment, but training them on using digital solutions, but also teachers. We're telling teachers, start expecting more from your children, because don't think, what would happen is that if the children are going to inclusive schools, after 30 there are one or two visually impaired. It doesn't hurt your scorecard as a teacher if two children don't do well, because you are focusing on other 28 or other, whatever other rest of the people, and they're doing. And I can understand the teachers limitations, but if you can build that aspiration, build that, say, hey, you can expect your children with vision impairment or children with disabilities, given the right solutions, they can actually perform on par with others. I think that's actually shifts a lot. That shifts a lot. Why? Because they start feeling, because as the teachers, they will feel good. Because why people like being teachers? Because they want to empower, they want to see other person growing, and that's why they could be teachers. I mean, because it's a very, very difficult job, but the people choose to be that way because to take up that career, because they want to really build people. And imagine with this all the awareness, the possibilities, how much they feel, they look good in their own eyes. The moment the people look good in their own eyes, how much they can do more.